I think while I'm in Skyrim, I might as well go see some of the sights. Right after another sermon, as I know you were anticipating my next one. The 36 Lessons of Vivec, Sermon 12. As Hyoto pondered the first lesson of ruling kings, Vivec wandered into the morning hold and found that Aim was with a pair of lovers. Set had divided himself again. Vivec then leapt through into the likeness to observe, but he gained no secrets that he did not already know. He left a few of his own behind to make the journey worthwhile. Then Vivec left the capital of Aloth and wandered far into the ash. He found a span of badlands to practice his giant form. He made of his feet a less dense material than the divine to keep from falling waist deep into the earth. At this point, the first corner of the House of Troubles, the Prince Molak Bal made his presence known. Vivec looked on the King of Vape and said, "How very beautiful you are that you do not join us." And Molak Bal crushed the warrior poet's feet, which were not invulnerable, and had legions cleave them off. Mighty fires from the beginning place were brought like nets to hold Vivec, and he let them.
"I would prefer,"
he said,
"some kind of ceremony if we are to be married."
and the legions that took the feet were summoned again and ordered to begin a banquet. Pomegranates sprang from the badlands and tents were raised. A throng of Alothi mystics came, reading the passages of the severed feet on the ground and weeping into the scriptures were wet. "We must love each other briefly," Vivec said, "if at all. I am needed to counsel with Hyoto and more important matters because it will merely high priest stir up trouble. You may have my head for an hour." Molak Bal rose up and extended 6 arms to show his worth. They were decorated in runes of seduction and its reverse. They were decorated in the anointed calendars of longer wards. When he spoke, mating monsters fell out.
"Where must it go?"
he said. "I told you," Vivec said. "I am meant to be the teacher of the king of the earth. Iai alatondum amgalatok padme." With these words, the king of Vape added another chim, which is the secret symbol of royalty. Vivec had what he needed from the Daedroth, and so married him that day. And the hour that Bal had his head, the King of Ape asked for a proof of love. Vivec spoke 2 poems to show him such, but only the first is known. I'm not sure just how much glass it took to make your hair. Twice as much, I am sure, as the oceans have to share. Hell, my sweet, is a fiction written by those who tell the truth. My mouth is skilled at lying, in its alibi a tooth. The sons and daughters of Vivec and Molak Bal number in the thousands. The name of the mightiest is a string of power. Gulaga Morjil, Hiatir Hom. The ending of the words is Asmavir. I think the first stop of my journey will be Refugee's Rest.